Hello everyone, it's been a long time coming, but we're back with top 5 low profile base locations, episode 2, and again we're on the island. The reason for this being is the first episode did very well. If you haven't seen it before, you can check it out in the description below. But yeah, like I said, I'm doing the island again, mainly because the island is the most popular map, so yeah, I think it's more interesting if you can find low profile base locations on this map when it's been so heavily explored. Let's get started with location number 1. Someone had commented that they wanted to see how to get to the base location more clearly. So we're starting off, if you imagine you spawn at West Zone 3, and we're going to just do what I do, just head up here. You should find this area kind of familiar if you head up left just up here, just to give you a bit of a clue where we are. So you've come from the Western Water Cove, West Zone 3. You've got the canyon down there with the note that a lot of people like to build down there. I don't. So yeah. As you know, I like deep, thick forest on this game for hiding your base. So yeah, here it is, my first location. We are at, if I just land on the roof, before I get into the details, we are at 56.9, 21.1. Now, I've said it in the last video, but I'll say it again, don't judge the building on this video. It's more to highlight or give you an example as to what you can really build in these locations, because a lot of YouTubers, they just show off the location, and I feel like if you show an example of a base in that location, well, it sort of persuades you more that it's a good location. It entices you to actually build there because you can see what you can really get up to. But yeah, like I said in the last video, don't judge by the building, judge by the location. The building is just an example of what can be hidden. However, I was quite impressed with this building myself. I'm not a particularly exotic builder. I don't like to build extravagant buildings. However, so what I did was I built up on this flat patch here. Yeah, unfortunately I had to spike wall some of it, which is a shame. But yeah, I built up on this flat patch here, and I tried to spice it up in these episodes by including bases for, you know, tribes of 1 or 2 people, tribes, and maybe some starter base for alpha tribes, or just medium-sized tribes. I really try to experiment because I want to offer the most I can to everyone. So what I thought was, a lot of people, to say you've got this little flat patch here that you could fit like a 3x2 on, and I thought, you know, maybe tribes of 2 would be interested, or like a small starter base on like a player dedicated server just to get your metal going before you finally move out and want to introduce yourself to the rest of the server. I thought, what about people who want some tame storage? So I built outwards on this slope, and this is what I'm going to show you first, is the tame storage. So you've got the dino gates here, fits absolutely perfectly. But yeah, you can fit all your small tames. For example, I put an Anki in here, a Fiomia, put a turret, just to kind of show, you know, what you might do, Dodic and Wolf. So yeah, I mean, you can fit your birds under here as well. It's absolutely great. But like I said, if you don't like it, build it the way you want to. It's all about the location. Because I did, you know, stuff like turrets, it's kind of up to you, because you are building low profile, so the turrets could potentially give you away. If we just have a quick pop in here, you know, shows I got plenty of room. Fabricator, storage boxes, more storage boxes, load of refining forges, which is what you like to see. Beds behind it, nice and cozy. Preserving bins, and obviously you can put your mortar and pestles wherever you like. Smithies, thought I'd be fancy and put a generator in there like that, but I didn't really need to. Also, I'm quite messy with my wiring, but like I said, it's all about the location. I don't try to impress you guys with my wiring techniques. But yeah, and we've got a trapdoor up here, roof access, nice and easy. So if we just pop out the door here, I can show you guys the real benefits of this location, because obviously you want to see, you've seen the base, you thought, yeah, it's okay. Is it low profile? So first of all, like I say, always paint your base. Green makes a huge difference. Black is okay, but I think green is the best. Obviously, it's more likely to give you camouflage. Everything around you is green. But yeah, if we sort of give some examples. So if you imagine, no one's going to be just taking a stroll through this forest. They're going to be flying over. So if we imagine we just fly directly up try and avoid the sun's glare. And imagine the base is directly below me. Can't see it at all. Nobody is seeing you. And so if I just do a little fly around, take it from a few angles, nobody's seeing you. And what I wanted to point out was, so when you're down here, obviously you can see where you're more likely to be exposed. You can see there's a big, nice hole in the trees, and that is something that I don't like. So let's fly out through the hole, take a look. You can't see. Let's fly a bit lower, just in case someone's coming from a different angle. Flying through. You can't even see. You have to literally get in the trees to see this base. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but the advice I'm giving you is absolutely criminal. If you don't smash this like button for this location alone, I will quit YouTube. For location number 2, I decided to start off here so you guys can really figure out where I am, because this is obviously quite a well-known area. You've got this big lake right next to Red Orb. There's the waterfalls down there and that small southern island. So yeah, if you imagine you've passed this waterfall, you're heading through the trees. But yeah, I'll fly up, because I mean, if I'm just going through trees, I feel like you guys can't really see where the base is. So yeah, I stay above the trees for this bit. You're heading down here. The way I find this base, because like I said, a lot of these bases are low profile, that's why you're here. I often forget where they are, so try and find ways around the map to sort of pointers to show you where they are. This base is for more experienced players because it's in the swamp. Not a lot of people go to the swamp, so that's why I chose it. If you imagine you're flying over the swamp from where I just showed you, there's a small opening in the swamp just here. This is where you want to go. You fly down, land here, and there's the base just there. Look how well that is tucked away. Let's just take care of this bloke over here. Easy. Right, so we are at 65.8, 25.1. This base I love. So yeah, unfortunately the swamp does have a lot of benefits. I love it for meat runs. These black bushes here, right, little tip, these are OP for berries. If you have a mammoth, you get a cluster of these, you are sorted for life. So there's a lot of benefits to the swamp. There's also a lot of drawbacks, as you guys I'm sure you know. But yeah, base is green. I mean, nobody's going to see this. I'll show it for some angles in a second. This I can't imagine would be a 2-man tribe on a play dedicated server. But yeah, obviously you might think, oh, the turret coverage, that rocks, people could just mine that down, they'll be right close to your base. It's low profile. The whole point, you're not going to be raid defending here, right? You've got to keep the rocks in. The key to low profile base locations, natural resources, trees, bushes, rocks. Just don't harvest them. So yeah, like I said, interior is up to you, the base design is up to you, but just to prove I can get everything you need in here. With a lot of these low profile bases, a lot of them are starter bases, so you might not even want a fabricator. That's the one thing that takes up a lot of room. You might just want it as sort of a metal, just full of refining forges to harvest your metal. But yeah, unfortunately with this one, not really much tame storage. You could probably, just under here, if I demolish this spike wall for you guys, you've got small tame storage just under here. But one thing you've got to remember is, oh god, bloody snake, wrong bird. One thing you have to remember is that, especially on player dedicated servers, which is what I imagine a lot of you will be using these for, you don't have weight. Well, most of the time you have like infinite weight and crazy harvest rates, so a lot of tames come obsolete, and quite often it's the Pteranodon that becomes your only tame. And you've got to remember, Pteranodons can fit in anything. They can fit right through a door frame. If you didn't know that, I think you should subscribe. I knocked over a big tree whilst trying to get, well, barrel rolling the Pteranodon inside the base. So I hope that doesn't hinder the profile of the base. doesn't look like it, so let's get a good look around. If you imagine where the base is, it's just directly behind me. Just keep your eye on where the base would be. Get a look at it from a few angles. Even though I've knocked down a tree, which you shouldn't do, you still can't see that base. I mean, it's criminal. Right, and location number 3 is very close by. It's just along the shoreline of the swamp. Don't know why I'm going for a lot of swamp themed bases today, but I think they're quite unique. Oh, found it. Right, so yeah, I mean, this just proves that the advice I'm giving you is insane, because I can't even find the bases. Anyway, let's have a little cheeky look. Imagine how you'd get here. So the base is just down there. There's that West Zone 3 water cove, some ruins down there. So yeah, you imagine you come from there. You're just going down this hill towards a swamp. Thanks, Parasite. Slow down that. There's a big rock, just on your left, and this is where the base is. This one's quite cheeky as well. It's built on a slope, so you've got some tame storage. Look at that. I didn't put any tames in here because I've already showed you an example of how you can fit tames under there, so you guys can just figure out what tames you want to put in there. But yeah, I think they might have patched the fact that you can put pteranodons under there, which is a great shame. I think I've just got to take care of some potential. As you can see, this Parasaur, no, if he destroys more trees, this Parasaur is getting rid of a lot of trees, so that's one thing you got to look out for in these locations, because it's going to give you away, and it might make my location look worse, which I'm not happy about, because I'm trying to showcase to you guys the benefits. Look at this. I love it when you've got vines and stuff hanging in the trees. So yeah, you got everything you need. You've got a fabricator in here. Green again. Didn't put any catwalks on, so I don't really like putting catwalks on low profile base locations. On low profile bases. But yeah, you can see it's well hidden. Let's fly directly up. Bang. Can't see that. Let's take a look from a different angle. Can't see that. See, I mean, the fact that I'm on 97 subscribers right now is a joke, you know. So, 97 is 3 off 100 subscribers. Make it happen. So for this location, you would have spawned near South Zone 2 kind of area. Just to give you guys an idea, there's green up there. Just over that sort of direction would be Stonehenge. You've got the southern metal mountain there, red ob, and the redwood. So you're flying up this river. Let's go. And you head straight towards this hill, this kind of cliff edge, right above, if I believe, one of the cave entrances, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it looks like that's it down there. So yeah, you can already see, by looking through here, you can't see a base. You're right along the cliff edge, a little bit east here, and you fly in. Just a little metal box. Didn't decide to put turrets on it. This is it's probably a solo guy's kind of base. But yeah, it's nice, it's cute, it's cozy. Not a lot to say about it, other than it's low profile. Let's get a good look at it. Just to let you guys know, this location is good. Yeah, cheers, mate. This location is good because, I mean, this whole sort of cliff edge, if you're just far away enough, it's all just thick leaves. I mean, look at this. Plenty of locations along here, no one's going to find you. If we just go back to the base, there it is. I will fly out here. You can't see it. Have a little scan round, because these are where the gaps are in the trees. You can't see it. We'll fly over. And surprise, surprise, you can't see it. Well, there's a slight glimpse of it there, but that just looks like a rock. And the good thing about this is a metal mountain, so for you solo players out there, maybe you're on a player dedicated, you've got easy metal runs. Or you're laying low from an Alpha Tribe official, it's as discreet as you like. Okay, so this final location is straight over from location 4, straight over the hill and down here. Now before I show you guys this location, it's been a long day looking for these spots, so I got a bit excited. I went a bit mad and I just kept on placing structures because I do really want to push the boundaries of what you can really build. So like I said earlier, I want to appeal to everyone, so I want to appeal to whatever tribe size I can. So I thought I'd build as big as I can. So that's what you're about to see, because don't judge, because it does look a bit messy. If you think perhaps it's not as discreet, you can see it, then you just build it smaller, because this base I built pretty big, so I'm just going to have some fun, get rid of these fellas, because they're destroying the trees that will give away this base location. Oh my god, you can already see the base because they've destroyed it so bad. Usually when I came down here to do the location, it was absolutely dead, and now I come back and there's Rexes and Brontos just duking it out, so apologies about that, guys. This isn't going to make the location look as good. I mean, coming from this angle you still can't see it very well, so it's not too bad. If you built smaller then you'd be fine, but let's have a look at it. So yeah, I mean, you can tell, look at this. It was unnecessarily big, and when I built it, if you look at the inside, it's a total mess, but it's got plenty of tame storage, which is the benefit. However, the way I built it inside, it's just, as you see all the tames, it's just crazy because so many of it, so much of it, just it's a waste of space. But yeah, I gave you guys a little tour because it's exciting. And the actual front doors there, storage boxes, all these doors open up to turrets. You got your top floor, your crafting room. One cool thing about this base is there's so many secret compartments. You could place a storage box there if you like, but yeah, I'll show you these little secret compartments. This is one I'm quite a fan of. You think, oh Kieren, you've only put one storage box there, it's not a lot of storage around here. Oh yeah, try me. Boom, look at this. I absolutely love that. And then you think, even that's not enough, I want a really super secret spot. Well, believe it guys, I've got you covered. Bam. Oh yes. Oh yes. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to think most of you guys know me well now. From the first episode, you can trust me that these locations are good advice. But I'll just show you guys off the last location. I mean, even though I've been saying it's really not that great, because I deliver such high quality content, you still can't see it. A base that is not that great is still difficult to see, and it's that big. I mean, why you haven't hit that subscribe button? It's beyond me. In all honesty, if you do like the video, please rate it, please subscribe. At this stage it really helps out. I'm so close to 100, so it would mean a lot to me. But the thing that matters the most is that you guys give me feedback. I want to know what you want to see, and I want to know how helpful this video was. If you want any more tips and guides, please put them in the comments below, because I enjoy making these art videos and I really want to continue to do so. Other than that, it's been Kieren, thanks for watching, don't stop dinking.